Shiny. Let's be bad guys.
Greetings, fellow and future star citizens. Gray-headed gamer here. Welcome to Not So Sober Saturday, a little show I put together to bring together Star Citizen content creators, bring them on, let them see, let you guys see behind the scenes on their creations, and let you ask some questions, get an idea of what goes on into creating stuff and things. Tonight's guest and co-host, Mr. RenderG on the forums. We're gonna call him Mr. Render, all the way from the motherland. 6 a.m. in the morning over there in Russia. Welcome, Render.
Hi there.
How are you doing this wonderful morning with your coffee?
Pretty great. Don't mind my English, it will be clumsy for you, Mike.
Your English is excellent.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I decided to, I think like, it's gray-headed gamers at 7 a.m. I must fall asleep. And then I watched a couple of series of Battlestar Galactica, and then, what the fuck? It's 3 a.m.
Oh no!
Yeah, like that.
It always seems to happen that way. If I want to stay up, I fall asleep. If I need to fall asleep, I stay up. Well, thank you.
Good.
Thanks for doing it for us, though. I really do appreciate it. Hey, and there is Ramar. Welcome everybody in chat. Nubifier, Astropub. Everybody's in here. Everybody wants to get a good look at this MK3 A and B, and you have something else that you're working on that is absolutely amazing. I got to check out as well. We're gonna show you guys all that coming up real quick. Exclamation point RenderG in chat will link you to his store. But we're going to talk about his products and how they go up for sale and stuff like that, because this is not a mass-produced product, guys. This is made with love and drill bits. Now, do you hand assemble each one, correct?
Yeah.
Hand?
I assemble one thing, one piece, then another piece, third, drill, then solder.
My goodness. And guys, if you do not know what Mr. Render makes, it is this here, the MK3 A and B, and it is a game controller, I guess we call it?
I guess so. Button box won't fit well for this.
I like button box. I think that's fantastic, actually. Now, you started off with the MK3A, correct?
Actually, there was MK3 B, but that was for Elite Dangerous and last year. And it was pretty simple. It had only 12 keys, 12 push buttons, and nothing else.
And that's the one with the lit up keys?
No, that's with MK3 B. That's the latest one.
Oh, gotcha.
And yeah.
So we have the A, which is no lit buttons.
Yep.
Which, if in my opinion, this is a masterpiece. It looks very industrial. It does exactly what someone in Star Citizen needs it to do. You know, and in that way you can just totally push your keyboard to the side and stay immersed into Star Citizen by having this control box.
That's the perfect idea of the device itself. It's even got vest, so you may even run and shoot and put away your keyboard.
Nice. Now the rotary knobs, what are those intended for?
Well, the big center one on MK3A, it's an axis, so you may bind anything to it. When I tested it, it was fit for me to zoom, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. The other knobs are the one lower and left, on the top. It's a rotary encoder, so it's like mouse wheel,
Uh-huh.
and it's basically three buttons. So you rotate it one side, it pushes one button. Left side, another button. Easy to select targets, etc. You may ping targets by pressing it from the top.
Excellent. Excellent, man. So that... Uh-oh, wait a minute. My alert is going off. Mr. Leo Ocelot, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the donation. I was supposed to have a very quiet alert going off during our show, and it got loud again. But thank you, Mr. Leo Ocelot. Very much appreciated. So now with the actual box, so your inspiration for this was to condense a lot of controls into a single, we'll call it a button box, because I think that's a great name for it. And that way you can push it away and just have throttle, HOTAS, switch box, and you're in a cockpit basically.
Yeah. The idea was right, this one. Also, you can hot plug it with a detachable cable, so you just unscrew it and put it away.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Hey guys, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me go up to this one here. All these buttons are labeled, but nothing's set in stone, correct? You can basically just hotkey it to anything you need it to?
Yep, for MK3 A, it's well, after release, I will just send people new labels, and there will be some customization options, so anyone can use his home printer and build them himself. There is a video tutorial, pretty easy.
Very nice. Very nice. So with the what actually controls the inside of that? Is that I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw it, I thought it would be like a Raspberry Pi, but I'm guessing it's not.
Yeah, that's Arduino, and pretty simple. You just have this amount of electronic details, so and you just solder them inside, and that works. Oh,
Here we go.
this is the complete set for one device. Inside electronics.
And that's it.
Yep.
Jeez Louise. And you know what? I have... You sent me a link to the video of you assembling this. So while we talk about it, maybe I'll put that on, because it's the little tiny wires that you solder throughout this thing is what kills me. I didn't realize how many minuscule... You must have good eyesight.
Spaghetti monster.
I tell you, because, I mean, it is just... It looks like 100, and not even big wires, like tiny little wires. Let's see, where is that dang video? I have it here somewhere. And this is there it is, right there. I'll turn this down. I'm gonna blow this up a little bit, and then while we talk about it, this can play in the background.
Shiny. Let's be back.
Because it is an amazing setup on the inside. And you're right, it's much simpler than I thought it would be. Now, not simple as in anyone could just throw this together in a weekend, but I was thinking there's going to be a lot more actual computer parts on the inside of this thing. But, as far as assembly, when you guys put exclamation point RenderG in chat, it will take you to a store, but what everyone needs to remember is these are all handmade, one by one. And now, Render, when you get done with one, you put it on eBay, correct?
Yeah, pretty correct, but now I think eBay is gone. I need to figure out some way of pre-ordering this, but it's only 10 devices per 3-4 months, so I don't know how to sort people out.
Right on. you're gonna have to almost have an online store,
Yeah.
and you might have to hire someone to drill all the damn holes too, because that's I noticed when you laid out the pattern on this thing, you have how many holes do you think you have to drill?
Each button one hole. Pretty easy. Currently it has 32 buttons, plus 4 buttons, plus a couple of encoders, plus 4 free axes, and about 40.
Goodness gracious, that is insane. And
Oh, I got a drilling machine now,
oh,
so it's
nice
easier.
drill press,
Yeah.
very nice. Now, what do you do something like this for a living? As far as all the wiring and stuff, it can't be just something.
No, no. I hold it soldering iron, well, first time last year. And before it was far, far in school. So,
Huh?
no.
Wow.
Same about drill. I just I need something to play. I don't like keyboard, so, and that's happened somewhere. I don't know how.
Damn. So
I
you.
was.
But I mean, there's no like instruction packet or nothing like that. You acquired all these parts, figured it all out, laid it all out yourself, and just made it
Yeah,
work.
just like that.
Wow, that's awesome. That's what makes this community amazing. Is having people that just take the initiative. You know, like
Yeah.
when you made the first one, was that just for you?
Yep. I actually started with throttle. My Cougar dropped dead, and electronics dropped dead in it, and then after that, mechanics dropped dead. I just had the grip from the throttle TQS. It was just
Oh.
and died.
And so it was one of those things where just screw it. I'm gonna make something that works.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. It took me about, for my throttle, more than $1,000 and about 2 months of my time. The main problem was to stop. So I made one little thing, then two little things. I ended up with a full QWERTY keyboard on it. So it was very big, huge device.
Nice. And hey, out of yeah, I tell you, this is the MK3 A, the one that we were showing earlier. We'll come back to the video, guys. This one right here is what sold me. As soon as I saw this, it really does remind me of all the control pads you see, like maybe a large cargo airplane, even like a space shuttle or any type of space vehicle.
Somebody said on sick forums that I ripped it off from Su-27 Russian
Nice,
jet.
nice. It is, yeah. It could be definitely something pulled right out of the Soyuz, no doubt about it. But what was funny is at work, I was thinking what I want to do is take my Thrustmaster Warthog, and I fabricate metal at work, and I want to fabricate a couple brackets at about a 45-degree angle, get one of these and mount it right behind my throttle. And
Mm.
and you linked something that
Actually, Star Citizen understand currently up to 4 devices, I guess.
yes,
Yeah. And otherwise, you have to edit XML if you have more than 4, about 5 devices. But it worked great. I even tried 2 panels and plus my throttle, plus my VKB Cobra, and that's great.
nice. Now this, well, I tell you what, I'll go to your MK3B first before I go to your throttle because I didn't get to look at your throttle before I had to go to work today. And so when I got home, I was pulling all the pictures up and I saw the throttle and I was like, "Get the hell out of here! We need this." But
Holy Batman throttle.
that's I gotta say that's got to be a project. That's one hell of a project. But this right here, the MK3B, I actually seen you playing with this on a video, playing Star Citizen.
Yep.
And the up and down arrows, left and right, you use that for the throttle,
Yep.
correct?
No. Sometimes throttle is on the left. How to call it? Axis, and buttons are just as vast, and they you how to move forward, move backward.
Oh, strafing.
Strafing, yeah.
Yes. Gotcha. Okay, that makes much more sense. And guys, you get a much better picture of it here, where you can see where you have HUD overlay, you've got HUD weapons, HUD shields, and you can bring up each individual part of your hub, and then you have your quantum drive at the bottom, and auto landing, and the targeting, and you have everything laid out instead of going to your keyboard, which to me is completely immersion breaking. And on my Thrustmaster, I have quite a few toggles, but a lot of them are stationary toggles where they go forward and they don't come back. You know, they're not momentary. Are your toggles momentary or no?
It's easy way, it's adjustable, so you may switch in software if it's stationary.
Gotcha.
Yeah, starcitizen now currently understands the hold function, so you push and press the button. When you release the button, it turns the thing off. Like, for example, decouple mode works like that now. And also you can switch it so the switch will behave like you turn it on, it presses button for you can adjust milliseconds for a single impulse, and you turn it off, it makes impulse again.
Nice. Very nice. Guys, don't forget, if you have a question for Render, ! Question in chat, and we will get to your questions in the second half of the show. So get your questions in now. With these two right here, first off, the A and B are amazing, absolutely amazing, and I am very partial to the A. I'm not gonna lie. To me, the A is a beautiful work of art. Not just, I mean, it's just cockpit specific. It looks beautiful. And then I saw this. This is your throttle. Now, I don't know what part of this is from something else and what part you have made, but this is absolutely freaking insane. What did this start off as?
The Colgar grip from throttle just broke, as I said, and I had to think about some mechanics, how to enable it, and finally I used the base of the grip. Now consists of I mean the lever.
Yes.
Consists of steering damper stabilizer from sport bike and some part that fits battery in Japanese tuning cars. So it's kind of I don't know how